problem, I think, of over preparing, because while the questions were similar to what I wrote, it wasn't the same. So basically what I had to do was I had to pretty heavily improvise. There was a lot of real world application that I didn't account for. But yeah, overall it worked. It's just kind of a weird experience. It felt choppy. Like, it didn't feel very smooth. I think she was happy with my performance, though. I need hepatitis B, varicella, those vaccinations, and I need to have proof of my, what's it called? Oh, TB test. I've got to get that from my school. There's such a weird experience. I've never really experienced something like that before, but the interview went well. The problem was my lift test. Either 75 pounds is a lot, or they loaded some heavy ass weight onto that gurney, because that was heavy. Also, I don't know what I was doing, man. I've used the gurneys before, but like, I don't know why I kept getting the buttons wrong to get the gurney both up and down. It was such a weird, it's just so weird. I don't know. It's I messed up on the first one. For some reason, I just got the whole sequence wrong. I don't really. It's so weird. The guy was weird. He was nice, but it was just, it felt foreign to me. I wasn't ready for that heavy of a weight. I really don't think it was 75 pounds, but who knows, it might have been. It didn't look like it. There was so many plates on there. But second time, I did fine. But okay, it basically when I lifted the gurney the first time, that shit was heavy as hell. And I tried to get it in, but it failed, and like I messed up the buttons and stuff. I for some reason had my finger on the buttons while I was lifting, and I made the gurney wheels go down as I was pushing it back into the ambulance. So it was a little bit embarrassing because there was like multiple people watching and stuff, but it's okay. I loaded it out of the gurney just fine, or out of the ambulance just fine. So he just made me put it back in. I guess that's probably why they have two different two tries. But overall, it was a good experience. I was a lot less nervous than I thought I would be. This Danny person was pretty cool. She's a very nice person. Everybody there was black. It felt weird. I was the minority at the royal base. Everybody was black. I just thought that was something I noticed. Yeah, overall, it wasn't too bad. But why do I feel like I could have done better? But at the same time, I think I have to realize that that's the best I could have done, right? Like it was my first ever real interview with an actual job that I hadn't already been probably most likely predetermined to get into, right? That was something that was like, the reason I got that job was because, or the reason I got in was because I actually had a good interview. So I think I can be proud of myself, but still a weird feeling. It felt like they were hesitant in a way, or I don't know. It might just be because they were on the job. Just kind of, I feel weird after that. I think it was the lift test. I think it also that I was assured that the interview questions were verbatim from what they gave me, and they weren't. I think next time I should come up with better questions. I really didn't come up with any good questions for them. I think I need to start coming up with some real world experiences that I can put towards an interview answer, because I had kind of a hard time answering the questions when my only real world experiences were school for high school and freaking my current job that I do almost nothing in. I don't know. Good experience. No, not a good experience. It was just a mid experience with a good outcome. That's what I can say. But I'm proud of myself. I think I need to start trying to prepare for the right things at the right time. Like, I think I spent too little time preparing for my interview, or preparing for my county policies, the policy exam, and too little time preparing for the interview. I should have instead practiced compiling together different talking points for my interview instead of actually just going off of script. I know that I had people tell me that already. I should have known, but it goes back to one of those things. It's like I felt comfortable learning a script, but I felt uncomfortable trying to compile information together based off an answer. So I'll know that for next time. I need to probably use Notion to help organize all that. I'm going to put this video into Notion. But yeah, what do I need to do now? What do I need to do now? Study for county. I need to see if I can go to that study session, and just see where that is, when that is, all that kind of stuff. Whatever, I'll figure that out. I gotta get my varicella, TB, hepatitis B. Yeah. Gotta prepare for the new higher academy. I think I need to try to promise myself that I won't watch YouTube shorts. Like, I love watching YouTube. It's such a nice pastime and such a nice app, but freaking YouTube shorts, man. It's so annoying. I need to figure out how to get rid of YouTube shorts entirely. Or maybe I'll keep it off of my phone, and I'll keep it on my Chromebook as well as my PC, but I'll get a browser extension that gets rid of YouTube shorts. Maybe that's a better idea.